Good evening, everybody. Long time no see.
E
Long time no see. Oh, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. I need to mute. There we go. Also, because I was starting to get double audio feedback, which means you guys were, and then it's just going to make things just even more messy. Um, Welcome back. Oh, here's one thing, because I can't access even. Yeah, I'll sort that for next week, and we'll get the title updated. But it was a bit too short notice to do it now. Welcome to Beneath the Iron Heel. Technically, we're on episode 20 now.
Oh
I think.
my
I
god.
think.
It's 22 in the
Oh my
notes, but who even
God.
knows what that means anymore?
We'll go with that. 22. I know at least one of them happened off stream, because of scheduling conflicts and all that jazz. And we probably only had like 4 of us for most of it, or 3. So where we last left are currently, well, let's hide the cameras and show incarcerated players.
Oh no, I'm in jail.
The player
Rob,
characters.
we just looked at. I'm not.
Well, that's not. So all the player characters that are normally here went in.
Really doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No,
Our cameras in. I'll never get it.
Also, who you gonna call? I think we already did that as a title anyway. So,
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
it's on brand for me. Besides, this one would be called the B Team.
Love that.
So
I was hoping it was going to be holding up for a hero or something.
Oh no, that'll be like whenever like you are a lot closer to it, because this isn't going to be like a one session thing. Whenever you are so the party, were infiltrating a castle, the main castle of the area they're in the main city, capital, which had been locked down for some months, for at least a couple months at this stage, as the king has fallen ill, and that's all we can. Yeah, exactly. As far as you're aware, and the Grand Vizier pretty much has taken over. The party had rescued from one of the other settlements the general of the army, who had been out of commission for some time as well, being captured by a bunch of kobolds and forced to work in a mine for a considerable amount of time. That once they released him, he took a copy of a unique set of instructions for creating a teleport circle that one of the party had, and laid it in the castle. Told the party to leave it for a couple of weeks, that he would get it in whenever suspicion was kind of gone, and to then obviously use that to get into the castle. The party is currently wanted throughout the kingdom. Certain towns and villages may or may not be ignoring said wanted poster. There's at least 3. One of which vehemently will fight anyone that tries to stick up posters. Which probably has happened. And prior to capture by said Grand Vizier, the party got a message off to the mayor of the town that they live in, Dranath, and who was then obviously making his employer aware of the situation. The employer, in his great foresight and little bit of kind of thinks that far ahead more than anything, has assembled within, say, a day. He's managed to call these people back from whatever jobs they were doing, whatever that is. It's up to you. He has brought with him the B Team. one of the pubs in his small town, which I have to double check my name of because it's been a while. Longtooth. The town of Longtooth, one of the taverns. He is currently sitting in one of the booths. Obviously, it's quite a small tavern, as you can see on the map here, but it's a simple enough one, and this one at least allows for a bit more privacy. He's kind of rented out the entire bottom floor. The only people that are in here are a couple of bar staff behind the bar. And Mortimer, the former master of coin and sort of well-to-do politician, is sitting in the corner awaiting the party's arrival. From what you know of each of your characters, who arrives first?
I think definitely my character. Based
I
on-
feel like. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, fair enough. I think mine will probably have been there for a while. Oh, just sort of blending in.
Are you sitting at the bar then, just like giving it a bit of extra time, or are you just hovering around outside until people show up?
Sort of hovering around, changing disguises to better scope out the place.
So there are 3 bartenders currently. They were a bit confused, but there are 3. So yep, you're in the bar. Obviously, your employer's there.
Is Mortimer in the bar?
Oh yeah. He's sitting at one of the tables.
My character will be sitting beside him, talking his ear off, and constantly checking her watch, and just bouncing up and down.
Yes, I know.
Oh
They do
my
take their
god.
time. And okay, then who's going to be the second person to walk in? Beyond obviously the fact that only one person is sitting with Mortimer.
That makes sense. So the doors will open as a Loxodon will enter.
Ooh.
Ah,
Should I-
Mortimer, my friend, it is a pleasure to see you again, my good buddy. I apologize for the tardiness, but you know how it is with horses. One as a knight must be fashionably late, if at all.
Precisely that. Thank you for coming.
Oh my god, yes.
Can't believe you were late. Not acceptable. Can't be late.
It's all about
Sorry,
style.
are you like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland or something?
Yeah.
Wait, you actually...
I was about to then say, as
Sorry.
Corona has now described what his character looks like. What's your character wearing?
Man,
Just big plate, isn't it? Big armor.
it's sorry, for a better visual idea of my Loxodon, he is a large grey, so obviously, with a metal plate that comes down from his forehead, goes around the side of his eyes, and carries on slightly down his trunk. His tusks, one of which is adorned with a golden bracelet. He wears heavy plate armor with a long cape and purple accenting.
Damn right. And also on his back, there's probably a fairly large shield as well.
Watch. Oh, it's his hammer, I believe. Let me just check if you had given him a shield.
no.
Indeed, you did.
Yeah. Oh yes, I did. And as you walk in, you see sitting at the table
So I am a small Harrington. I am mainly white, but with like grey patches on my eyes and grey ears and a small quiff of like grey fringe almost. And I'm wearing a little pinafore. I have a big lyre and several other instruments strapped to my back.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I'm just constantly checking a little golden pocket watch that I have attached to the front of my pinafore.
Be small. You'll make other people nervous if they see you looking around like that.
But our friends aren't here yet. They're meant to be here.
Well, it may not be very knightly of them, but, you know, one must be themselves in this world.
Obviously, as Mortimer sees you come in, he stands up and sort of like shakes your hand as you come in, and just sort of, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And who wishes to either show up or reveal next?
I buzz in one of the windows. Well, this is a bleeding flap, isn't it? It's not such a bleeding flap. Jesus H. Christ. Why did you make me a fairy? There's an
Oh, I love this so much.
Fairy!
Tito in here?
Oh, no, fairies are so good. Oh,
They're so much fun, Claire.
so good.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes, fairy with big blonde hairdo flaps in and makes some noise.
Hello. What time do you call this?
Oh, I don't know, it's a bleeding pain, isn't it? It's a bloody flap. What's going on around here anyway?
Waiting, past schedule.
In this case, Sinar, calm your nerves, at least with a drink, my friend.
That's true. The bar is there if you want to grab a drink.
He will. He'll sit down, pull out a tankard from his waistband, and begin drinking from that. Whatever the strongest the bar has.
They do have a good stout on today, which if you want to try that, would be probably quite good.
I would be quite grateful if you would allow me to.
Of course. It's all covered anyway.
I think I'll probably
And-
walk in at this point.
Describe yourself.
So initially hooded, not a heavy hood, quite a light, silky. I'm gonna go with red hood. Which obviously, as I enter, as is polite to do, comes down, and I've got a nice little metal face. I'm just gonna
Why
walk
am I a
over
fucking
silently- I'm gonna walk over silently and take a seat at the table.
Oh.
You're used to playing the robot.
This is fair, I am just playing the robot.
The goal of this Team B is to bring us hopefully out of a comfort zone, give us another chance to explore a new.
Yeah, you get to play another chipper
It is,
character.
I just stick to the back teeth of fairies in my X-day, okay?
Trust me, as a fairy,
You watch children's preschool TV, you see it all. I don't know why I keep doing Italian hands, but...
I like how Herod was like, how can we make Rebecca out of her comfort zone? Let's give her a really happy rabbit. Even though my other two characters were also very happy creatures. Only Japhira is a bitch.
I'm just a testament to your.
Oh, but we
role-playing.
love her.
Like, you didn't say anything about how you looked, and I clocked it immediately. Like, well done.
Yep. It's pretty good. But also, you don't normally play bards.
No, this is true. I've never played a bard before.
Oh, enjoy.
Obviously, at this point, 4 people sitting around, and Mortimer's sort of sitting there. He's just going,
Give me one shot.
possibly, if he's not already here.
It's at this point the bartender who took the drink orders comes, sets them down on the tip. Well, and as he does, as the bartender takes off his apron, swishes it around and the apron turns into a flowing purple cloak, under which is some leather armor, and Arilna sits down.
Impressive cloak, my friend. Do you think they make it in my size?
That depends. How many? They'd probably have to kill 3 men to get a cloak around your height, but
3 men?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Definitely not murder, my friend. Not for me. Not
Yes.
for my behalf.
I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure if you were here or not. As is your profession, nicely done.
So what are we doing here, my friend?
Right. Yes. So, obviously you got the urgency of why I've called you. Do any of you know why I've called you here? Or can any of you suspect?
Can I roll to make a guess?
Just, yep, give me, it'll probably be a gather information, so give me a diplomacy roll.
Just zoom in on my... what roll, sorry?
It depends what's it called now. God, you can tell I have...
Bollocks. Insight, maybe? No, that's more personal insight.
Yeah, it's just...
I think
Yes,
it gives
right?
them more intelligence to...
I think it probably would be flat intelligence, wouldn't it?
No, it's charisma based.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what the combination of those is.
Persuasion, just, yeah.
Okay, it's a +4 modifier. How do I do a roll on this again? Slash roll 1d.
There we go.
Yay!
Off to a good start.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm cursed!
Oh my god.
May I also roll as someone that, nice intuition? Same roll, correct?
Oh my god.
D20, same roll, correct?
Of course.
This will have to be done differently, and you said it was persuasion? Or...
It is indeed, yes.
Oof. That is an 11.
Nah, you wouldn't have heard anything as of yet.
Well, I
Persuasion,
don't know,
you
but it's
said?
a bleeding flap, innit? What's this all about, then?
Ethan,
I
roll
only
away.
wrote here as soon as I heard that I was needed. I apologize, I kind of may have skipped the details on this one.
Well, the details may be a bit more under wraps. Ethan, are you rolling as well?
Ah, fuck it, why not?
Oh yeah.
That's
17
persuasion.
Oh yeah. You've heard what's happened. The heroes of Lakerest have been captured in the capital.
Something about Lakerest's prize champions going missing.
Precisely. Well informed as always.
Missing? How did they go missing?
Now that I don't know the details. What I do know is I know what they were doing at the time, so I can hazard a guess at where they are. So, they were infiltrating the castle.
What?
They
So-
Yes,
They were infiltrating a castle,
the castle.
like
yes.
some form of assassin.
Well, yes.
Don't speak of our kind so harshly. Assassins do many good things.
However, well, these guys would never be subtle enough to be assassins. So,
Besides, I think one of them is a big talking turtle, so I don't know how that would work.
Why were they investigating the castle? Is it
Well-
because of all the wanted posters going up around about them? I have a few. I was hoping to get them to sign it.
well, maybe you will.
But I guess I can't now that they're missing.
Well, that's kind of why I've called you here. As hopefully you know, they're in my employ. Initially I hired them to help Lake Rest. They have become embroiled in bigger goings on. Namely, the vizier who's currently in charge is one of their party's father, and seems to be potentially making more than just political moves as a seize of power. That's what they were investigating. I was told that they apparently used magic to get there, some form of teleportation circle. But when they did, things did not go well fairly quickly.
Not good.
Sounds like they failed to prepare to fail.
How can we help?
Poor timing.
So are we going in to collect the bodies or rescue them?
Hopefully rescue. Hopefully. Now, how you want to go about it, I'm leaving up to yourselves. I don't need to know any grisly details, but how you get into the city, considering current goings on, nobody's going to be keeping an eye out for you guys, and I want you to rescue them, break them out of the dungeons.
Before I accept such a proposal, one question you may find silly.
Of course.
So are they innocent in this endeavor? For I will not be going and saving people that are attempting.
What crime? 'Cause
You said they were infiltrating.
yes. They are trying to
They were
stop...
infiltrating for a positive reason.
They were trying to stop a coup.
That's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
in.
going to get an Oscar for that they've committed murder. You're going left behind, bitch.
It's like,
You won those wanted posters.
Oh my god, that'll be the second time that Shafir gets pushed under the bus.
We're very carefully skating around the manslaughter charges.
Nobody talked to the lizards from episode 3.
Rose.
how-
God, I forgot about
What
those.
lizards? They can't talk anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All I
I was-
need to-
I-
I'm in for the rescue.
I was more thinking of the guys we met remember in the carriage, and I just obliterated by accident.
Oh,
Oh.
See, that wasn't murder.
God.
That's what we call the whoopsie daisies.
Whoops, didn't mean to cast a 5th level lightning bolt. My bad.
Yep.
Well, we're here now.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Obviously, any costs I'll recoup, as per usual. If you need any more money up front to help with whatever plans you need, drop by the reception. The reception in the office. They will pass you on some money. Obviously, I can't hand it over here. I don't have it on me, as it would not be smart to carry a large amount, as you would know. But I didn't want to discuss it in the house, just in case eyes were there. This place, however, has been checked. But yeah. Please rescue them. Obviously, the longer they're in there, I don't know what will happen. Whatever you need.
We'll go right now.
How are you going to get in? Now, you'll need to discuss this first.
We're not wanted. Getting into the castle will be a hard part, but we could probably just walk into the city.
That is true.
Well,
Well, the bulk of the security will be concentrated at the castle.
will it? They have been
Well.
still... It may have only been a couple of days, but they haven't stopped sort of checking people coming in or out and sort of verifying
Oh.
what they're there for.
On my honor as a
And our ties with you are well known.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're tied with them.
Yep.
Plus, they're going to be expecting a rescue party.
Yep. I shall leave it in your capable hands.
On my honor as a knight, you have my word that we will see these heroes return safely.
Thank you.
I want
Hey,
half of
bye, Monty!
Now, a drink!
What was that, Ethan?
I say we get half up front for taking on such a dangerous mission and half on completion.
Of course. As they said, show up to the to reception. Money will be passed.
That will do.
A drink.
And
For our new companionship.
Mortimer gets up, lifts his glass of wine, and chinks it to anybody, and just drinks and says, "Good luck," and walks.
He's gonna drink it through his trunk. See, this is. I got it. See, this is extremely helpful. I don't see why more species haven't evolved to have a trunk.
I was going to say, do you not just use a straw? It would probably be easier.
The trunk is the straw.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind
Dolphins
of.
actually drink through their trunks, do they?
I don't think they do. No.
No.
No, they.
No, I think they just
He's
use
just-
it like a suction cup.
Yeah.
He's just doing the weird thing that people can sometimes do where they're going and just drinking it that way.
Oh yeah, he's going up his
It's actually
trunk,
a party
down the
trick.
front of his mouth.
It's still a funny trick, but we're all slightly disgusted and he thinks it's normal.
Like snot dribbling out.
Well,
True.
well, party tricks aside, what do you all bring to the table? Skills-wise, I mean.
Eye management and some good tunes.
Management.
What is this, a LinkedIn profile?
Suppose if we are doing roles here, I guess the thing is your moral compass. I'm the one that can break down a door with the hammer. Bring the hammer right down. The hammer of justice.
So are you more? So are you more of the smite with the arm of God kind of fighter, or are you just a good old whack 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 kind of fighter?
My legion lays with my knights, not with any professional god.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, good to know we've got someone who can take a hit. Yeah. So, sorry, just circling back to the music thing. Can you, do you just play music, or can you, stab or chuck a spell, or,
I can cast some spells, yeah. I can also stab
Oh.
somebody, but I don't know how effective it would be.
well, good to have options, I guess.
Where I check whether I have that got like a. Do I have a short sword? No.
You can stab. Or you
Roll
can
this,
pick
And
someone
I'm
to
gonna bring
stab.
out a really small crossbow.
Did I only give you
There is
just
a
a hand crossbow?
It says crossbow light.
Oh, light. Yeah, that's a two-hander still.
Yeah, but I'm also I check. It said I could pick medium or small, and I just chose small. So
Yeah. So it's big.
You can see, you can see Nerona looks slightly impressed that you're wielding such a large crossbow for so small a creature. And he's just like, anyway.
The fairy is in the background, just slamming beers.
Fair.
Is that the fairy, though, or is that you finding out you're playing a fairy?
Well, I don't drink in real life, but
But both.
she's like, well, I've got my anthropology degree in it, but I mean, I don't need that to tell it this is just daddy issues and evil viziers all the way down.
Sorry, that's
forgot that was the background I gave you.
That's okay. Well, it's always good to have jokes on the team. Hey, when what else can you do?
Oh, part of Starlight, innit? Alerts them
what?
all. Talk to the stars. Humans always be doing that. Thousands of years.
Do they talk back?
Sometimes.
And what do the
Astro-
stars?
Astrologians.
He's had one drink.
I assure you I am not drunk.
He's too big to not be holding his liquor in it. What a flat.
You'd be surprised what trinkets I have up my sleeves.
I'll take your word on that.
Quite the opposite, your father.
A drinking
Although if
solution?
the job calls for it.
That's what someone with a drinking problem would say.
You are a funny little one.
That's offensive. Don't call me little.
Yeah, don't call her little.
Slap.
Yeah, giant alert.
Well,
What about you? And I'm going to put it Alex's character, whose name I don't know.
Wally, but I haven't introduced myself yet.
Are you a robot?
I am.
That's
That's so
sick, innit?
cool.
Thank you.
What can you do?
I have 2 fists and a sound mind.
Well said.
What have you? You asked the question. We might as well, full cycle. Obviously, you can transform, but
Well,
Transformers.
but in
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It just came out.
no, I was thinking it too. I can transform my face, my clothes, which makes it a lot easier to go up and to get in and out of places. I can also cast some magic. A little offense, a little defense, that sort of thing. Yeah, and I can get in and out of, and I can move fast when I need to.
Now, out of character-wise, if you just want to tell each other what classes you're playing, you can, or you can keep it a secret and just play it by ear, the way you
I
kind
think
of are.
mine's pretty simple.
I don't think everybody knows what.
So let's see. I'm a fairy who's a star druid with some cleric in there.
Oh,
Crone is clearly an elephant paladin
Fighter.
fighter.
Right.
all of it.
Oracle's a warforged monk. Yeah. Ethan's a something rogue assassin. Which must have some flavor in there.
Changeling?
Changeling, rogue, and storm sorcerer.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
And Valeri is a heron bard.
Oh, what are everyone's names, just so I can get them down?
Flicker.
I'll
I
change
suppose
mine on
let's
the.
introduce ourselves, actually. We've given each other our classes, but not our names. How silly. You may call me Corby von Gump, my friend. Just Corby, if you find that difficult.
I'm Nerul now. well, that's what I call myself when I look like this. Uh, uh, I have a couple of other identities, but for now, no real no.
I'm Thorcam.
Wally.
And hopefully
Alright. How are we getting into the city?
everybody else now twigs on the joke for Oracle's character.
We'll see.
Oh,
Totally.
God. Eva. Wally.
Wally! Oh, god damn it!
You,
Wally would have been a much funnier movie if he started throwing fists.
Damn right. Frickin' Wally knows how to throw hands.
No. See, that's
Sexy
Eva's
patron.
job. Eva's job is to throw her.
True.
I
She's
want
got
you,
a handle.
Pixie patron of the bar. I don't believe I called your name.
But the most aggressive character in Wally's little cleaning robot, who I love with my entire heart
yes.
and soul.
Oh, I forgot his name.
It's like Bibu or something like that.
I think it's Mo.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is Mo, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how I know that, but I,
Well, I'm sorry, if anyone knows the Pixar stuff here, it'll be you. You seem like someone that would know Pixar.
But there is also an
Just a-
animator in the park. There is also an animator here.
Yeah, but I don't keep up with modern Disney Pixar so much anymore.
that's fair.
Wally is not modern.
No, it's not. But you think I have
Sweet
memory
silly
for
God.
names from 2008?
You say
Pick
that.
up with the one
you
I've
say
forgotten
that.
everything from before.
You say that. I can still remember songs from the '90s, like verbatim.
Yeah.
Songs are kind of low-key easier, I think, but
yeah, true. Yeah.
They have a structure to them, don't they?
Mm.
In a way, they're just like the name of
Um,
a niche character from a kind of popular movie.
True.
Mm.
So,
So, the
City.
So the city has a magical barrier going around this wall that disables any magical items or disguises. So if we
Feel
want
okay
to,
with that. I'm
Is your-
supposing your change of faces doesn't count as a magical transformation, does it? Seems more genetic. Sorry, was that too personal? I do apologize if it was.
Oh, it's okay. I change faces like I change clothes. It's no big deal.
So every day.
Exactly.
Oh,
So,
that might be quite a few names to get used to.
so I think if we want to go into the front gate, we go in via disguise kits. Sometimes the old-fashioned ways are best. The only person I can see sticking out would probably be you, Corby. So so we may have to get a cart and wagon and hide you in it, just so people will remember a Loxodon walking in and out of town.
Please. By the God, I am but a knight. Surely they will have no problem with some extra reinforcements within the city. Especially if I may show them my strength.
Well, that was
sadly-
an easy way to find the dungeon.
I could be your escort into the city.
Now that could work.
Dangerous times do call for mercenaries.
Here. Sorry, Ethan. Go ahead.
No, pop off.
Herodot, is there like a bard college in the city?
I was going to say I must be an anthropologist for something or somewhere. One does not simply become an anthropologist.
I feel like I could get back into the
Walking
city by
like
simply
I must tell you.
saying that I'm going back to my uni.
That's what it feels like.
what college are you again? I'm trying to remember.
Right.
If I'm...
I can't see it. Had it, and now it's gone. Give me a second. I'm not used to this
That's
character
quite
sheet.
alright. Also, I'm sorry that my voice
Uh,
changes ever so slightly. I can never keep it the same when it's that
That's
kind of voice.
Perfect.
College of
So-
Whispers. It was hidden amongst paragraphs of text.
Do you have a college? Yes. Is it visible? No. College of Whispers is the sneaky college.
Ooh, that okay, sweet. So I will have experience breaking into places, so that informs my character quite a bit.
Sorry, you breaking
feel
into it.
like
No
I
wonder
do.
why. It's like, oh, they're late. Why are you late?
Let's sorry, I just got one thing to double check here.
I'm going to suggest, based on prior character knowledge, we know that getting to the capital days. Do we want to just buy any equipment we might immediately need and just start moving?
Yes. Let's
This
do
feels
that.
like we can figure it
suppose
out
so.
when we get there.
Bet.
I suppose
Alright.
it makes sense. We can't
we know
leave
that
those
the
heroes
solution-
waiting around for too long now, can we? Can't rescue a corpse.
I mean, you can. It's just heavier work. But still.
It shouldn't hopefully come to that, but
Sorry, I'm just having to check something.
I think our best option would be to enter the city individually and meet at a central point. Because let's be frank,
Peridot.
the 5 of us at once. Quite
This is a
Yeah.
very eclectic group.
Mm.
Will I know any sneaky ways to get into the city, considering I'm from the College of Whispers? I feel like that would be a school assignment or something to find a sneaky way into the city.
You've managed it before, like before all this kicked off,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever ways you had before, not as easy now.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a question. Would Morgan be able to try and get in contact with the guards of the city?
You'd have to go
I-
there, but you could. You know that there's various guard posts between here and the city as well.
Oh, I do have something that might help. So Herodor, what my background is, I have a feature called Criminal Contact. Can my criminal contact be a dirty guard?
It can be indeed.
Uh,
If that's how you wish to use it.
yeah, like perhaps someone at the gates, someone at the palace, who will just turn a blind eye to some weird people walking through.
Obviously, you'll need to find out where they're stationed, but that seems reasonable to me.
Fair enough.
You seem to have a glint in your eye there, my friend. Do you have a plan in order to get in? Otherwise, I may send ahead to let them know of my arrival. You know, they
Yeah, I
can't
think-
expect someone who announced themselves now. That would be preposterous.
You'd be surprised, but I think our friend of few words here has a point in staggering our entrances. We all approach from different gates, so that we can't be, so that we're not seen together as a group. We meet. Corby, you stick with me. You and I can go through one of the gates where I have a contact who will be working as a guard that day, and we'll look the other way. Hey, that should get us into the city easy enough.
So if I'm fully
Huh?
on that plan,
Uh,
If a god is surely betraying the city, then surely they should be, reprimanded for such.
true, but they are helping our cause, and our cause is just.
I think you're forgetting the city's corrupt right now and is killing a bunch of people for no reason. I think that's a good thing to rebel against.
I mean,
Exactly. Our cause
there's
is
two
just.
corruptions make a justice.
Ah, don't put his
Yes.
brain in a flat. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Agreed.
We'll have many nights on the road to discuss.
Fine. But when this is over, the gods must know, and he must retain and remove himself from his oath.
I think the guards that are currently in place following the lead should be removed anyway, since they're following a corrupt leader.
Yes.
You?
This is correct.
You?
We should abolish
They must
all of
uphold
the
their
guards.
justice.
Every last one.
You can just see Nerona looking towards Thorcum like, I read you wrong.
Right, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Don't want to be late.
May we go through the shopping district on our way there? I just
No.
want to see what they have. Oh, no, do not worry. I'll window shop. There's no time for purchases yet. But, if the opportunity arises, it doesn't hurt.
For someone that's morally very strict, you don't seem to care that people are rotting in a dungeon waiting for us to rescue them.
Well, that's why I said I would window shop.
You're not very empathetic. We should go.
Well, there's no point turning up in the traps.
Savage.
Real talk, do we want to buy any healing potions? I don't think. Certainly my current sheet doesn't have any.
Absolutely, yes. I have nothing.
I wonder why.
I have...
Wait, do I have any money? Oh, not much.
I have 10 GP, that's why we need Mortimer's handout to get anything.
Oh, I can
Mortimer.
stack it. That's very handy.
Oh no, I've got bad charisma this time.
You're playing monk.
My solution so much of the time is to try and sweet talk someone into giving me free stuff.
I think
don't
it's
know.
my role this
I'm
time.
lost. What do I do?
Uh,
What have you done to me?
in just lots of insight checks.
I was going to say, give you the character with the highest wisdom score.
You did. Yeah.
It makes smart plays now, Alex. I'm like
Got a
shoving
bad
Jafar
intelligence.
into a room.
He'll just punch someone else into another room now.
Well,
Gonna be outside.
Now it'll just be with a
Oh.
lot more force.
I can, as a bonus action, I think, I can let people regain some hit points, which is a little bit useful.
I mean, I can do a bunch of healing, but when we get into a fight, what I actually want to be doing is spamming guiding bolt and like star beams.
That's fair. I have a lot of offensive spells that deal elemental damage. We stabby stab with sneak attack. I can get in close and I can get in and get out pretty easy with storm sorcery and cunning action. And I do have an amulet that means I can't be detected through magical sensors. So that'll probably be handy getting into the castle. Well, if we want to send me to scout ahead any runes and stuff.
Say, do not expect me to be as tanky, but I go in swinging.
Yeah.
I think we've got a bit
pretty
more
tanky.
like.
Kona, do you
I'm
want to
pretty
say what your subclass was, just out of curiosity?
Subclass is the Purple Dragon Knight.
Ooh,
Oh, I actually don't know that
I
one.
don't know what that means.
I've
It's
heard it's a bit
purple.
rubbish, but maybe it's been modded.
no, not for this. It's like the low levels of it. It's actually not bad.
Oh, okay, it's alright like that.
It doesn't
But
scale.
it
Purple
doesn't
Dragon Knight.
The one that they've done for 2024 version is fantastic compared to this. because it wasn't.
Oh, of course, you said your cape was purple, right? Yeah.
Oh, I said purple fabrics. And I thought some of a silver or gold. The metal. Probably silver.
Claire, with your other part, using your wild shape to take on the starry form is also your play, to be fair.
Yes, yeah.
Just choosing whichever one the situation requires. Because, that's, like...
Yeah.
You can get, like...
With the starry form, you just get, like, free...
there's, like, an offensive bow one that just lets me shoot beam.
Yeah.
There's Chalice, which helps my healing.
You have wild shape and you use the stars, sorry.
Yes, so I'm not turning into animal. I can, but
you wouldn't.
I can fly anyway. There's no point in me using wild shape as wild shape.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I either shoot beams, heal better, or keep concentration better.
Do you have any kind of terrain controlling spells?
I have a lot. I definitely have Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
I have Spike Growth, Earthbind, Skywrite, Wither and Bloom, which I think is quite good.
Yeah.
Gust of Wind. There's all sorts of stuff.
You are also a nature druid, so nature cleric.
Mm-hmm.
No, that just came to my head. It's just like that one last part of Kung Fu Panda 3 with the dragon. Just get it? It's a dragon. Wild shape.
Nice. Fuck. Oh shit! Totally forgot. I can do meta magic, so I can cast a spell as a bonus action, and I can force a reroll on a spell if I miss.
Your two meta magic options are fantastic as well. Yeah.
Quicken spell is particularly busted.
Yes. Seeking attack I thought would be very good. That's I think why I had Firebolt down initially, but you could probably find another use for it anyway.
I think if we're going in fighting fiery devil-looking Vizier man, it's probably a safe bet to assume he is all about the fire spells.
However, if you go in fighting him and these characters...
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Yep.
Snake, this is a stealth mission.
Hey look, a distraction!
Snake, you created a time paradox.
Very low level.
Yep.
You can't kill Ocelots.
Summoning circles, son. Used to joust back in college. Could have made a pro if I didn't join magic school.
Right. Let's get Mortimer's money.
Agreed.
Not a problem. Yep, you just rock up to the office, and as per usual, his secretary is at the front desk.
Evening, madam. We are in dire need of some fun before we begin our grand adventure.
And why should I give you that?
Because we were told that you would help us.
Bingo. Thank you for saying it.
It's much appreciated.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Do you not
Without your assistance, I would definitely not get that far, so it's much appreciated.
The town that we started in the first time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thought so.
We've dealt with her before, and we made the same jokes before.
Yep.
Time is a flat circle.
Oh my god.
And that's why clocks are round. God. Red versus blue jokes in 2025. Like, would you ever?
Bring it back.
Yeah.
You've hit the wall.
So,
time
can
is
we?
a circle. That's why clocks are round.
Can we get some potions as well? 2 regular potions each, or a greater and a regular each?
Regulars are probably fine, because you only ever really want the top people, like, unconsciousness. Or to avoid a short rest, I guess. Depends how much money Mortimer's giving us, I suppose.
true.
How much are we getting?
Now, that's exactly I'm going to need to figure out, but I have a rough idea.
I've done possibly the worst sketch using a mouse and nothing but paint. And I just want to apologize in advance.
Can somebody roll me 2d6?
Anyone else like to get this, or shall I?
I'll do it just to check.
Aye.
God.
It's brilliant because this thing is a PNG as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, guys. It's bad.
Is the elf in the
not smooth.
background meant to be me?
I think changelings have pointy ears, don't they? I've seen a changeling one time.
I mean, to be
look
fair,
like
changeling can be
Purple Guy
anything,
from
so...
Five Nights at
yeah.
Freddy's.
I love the way we're in the same scale bracket. I'm like,
That's the.
So from that roll, you guys get 490 gold.
Oh, we all know this is the changeling.
What am I looking at?
That's not
He's
true.
like changeling from Magic the Gathering. Anyone at home, look it up.
You know, I can't explain it, but it just reminds me of that gal from Doctor Who who's like, moisturize me. Moisturize me.
I love the way because that was like the second episode ever. Everyone knows it. Like, I know nothing else about Revival Who, but even I know.
It's iconic.
It's very iconic.
Sorry, was that 450 each or 450 across all of us?
490 in total.
Okay.
490
that's
for everybody or 490?
Nearly easy. It's basically 100 each.
Right. Yeah,
100,
okay, bet.
no, 90. It's 90 something each.
It was 450 plus 2d6 times 10.
Okay.
So,
490 divided by 5.
how many potions can we get for that? And is there anything else that we need?
Missing.
Oh, I had a thought. Do we want to get the burglar lanterns? No, I don't know if we can get them just in your common garden store, but you know those sneak hooded lanterns.
It
What
actually
are
divides
these?
evenly between 5. It's 98
Nice.
gold each.
Nice.
Excellent.
I've got the light spell also, so we can use that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I was
sorry, the
thinking
light
more
lantern.
in terms of stealth. Like, I can light myself up like a Felicia beacon, but that's not subtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
I
point.
can summon
And
a
that-
lantern.
Actually, I might have a hood lantern. Wait, let me just see.
It
My-
seems like the right
yeah.
plan for you.
Oh,
Oh, Herodal, how many patches are on my coat, by the way? Because it said that the DM can add like a roll.
Which item is it again? Oh, sorry.
The robe of unusual shit? Is that what it's called? Robe of useful items.
oh,
Unusual
nice.
I
I mean,
don't know. I read it once, like last week.
that was also a great name for it, honestly.
Well, roll. If you want to roll me 4d4.
Oh, okay, and then we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna be distracted for just a little while.
Not a problem.
Alright, just to...
Middle of the line. So, right, okay, so there's 8 of them. 8 other patches. You don't know what
So we're gonna
they're
roll
do.
8 d100 to get the random ones?
Yeah. But you can, or you can spread them out and get other people. Like, you can roll like a couple now and then leave the rest like surprises for later.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll, so it's 8. I'll roll 3 now and then leave 5 for later.
I tried pulling up a list of like D&D items you can buy, you know, like just, but whatever's loaded in just normally D&D Beyond, I'm getting like bicycle, anti-gravity belt, antimatter rifle. I'm like, this is not what I need right now.
No, an antimatter rifle would be very useful.
I agree. A bicycle and an antimatter rifle would be get scratched better.
Just do a wheelie and then blow
That's
its
a mental image.
Easy peasy.
Scratching
I
a
mean,
bike is halfway to Kamen Rider.
True.
Okay.
So let me see. Your 3 rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mark it down. It's that. So
Oh.
I haven't read all of them yet. So
Is it going to be suspicious if we turn up with, a sack full of healing potions?
no,
Little bit.
We've all been on the road. If we have 1 or 2, I don't think that.
No, that's true.
I think if we split the healing potions across all of us evenly, then it's going to look less suspicious because roads are dangerous. If you're not carrying a healing potion, then
I think if we bring some empty jars with us to suggest we've had to use some.
That's such a Looney Tunes thing to get Herodor.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's amazing. I'm sorry.
That's so good. Do you think
that fits way too much, I think.
Okay, what's the last one? 97. Oh, nice.
Actually-
That's great. I can just. Okay.
87, wasn't it?
Yep. I can just summon those. That's great. Don't know in what case those would be useful, but I could do it.
Do we the list has actually brought up something useful. Are we buying do we have horses? We need some way to get there.
I was gonna say if we get like a cart and horse, just keep things cheap.
But then if
Yeah,
we
and that-
split up, we'll...
If we're going to split up, we might all just need several horses. Like, the Loxodon will need one just for him. Me and the Heron can probably fit on one because we're both small.
You can fly.
Only 30 feet though.
Okay.
I don't-
Sure.
I assume that's going to
You
be
can
too
fit on
slow.
someone's lap.
Well, it's the same as a normal person walking, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can stay together. They probably won't even notice you when we go into the castle or into the city.
What are you talking about? I'm picturing with like this 80s turbo perm. It's like.
I'm rolling up
Yeah.
the rest of your pouches, by the way, so that I know which ones
Okay.
you have. Mostly to see what shenanigans. Okay. I love this
I
item.
want to know, Herodor.
I love this item.
Camels and axe beaks are 25 GP cheaper than horses. I suggest we all ride birds.
I'm done with that.
Okay, I have to tell you this one, but I rolled the other Looney Tunes option.
Let me see. I'm not sure which one's there's 3 that could be Looney Tunes options. Is it 1622? 91. Yeah, that's great.
Fuck, is it yachting?
Hmm?
I'm just looking through the item list. There was a strange instrument.
Also, F-bomb.
Oh, I've already done like 3 times tonight. We're not winning here.
I think I'm safe. I don't think I have.
Is Morton going to supply horses in addition to the money, or are we
That's the correct question.
fishing out?
You could ask.
This is the desk
Right.
fight. Hey, are you gonna give?
I can't like
Us.
lift you up.
This is demeaning.
Let's be honest, considering how many short species there are, there's probably like a small set of steps beside
Isn't
the...
Mortimer a halfling?
Yeah, exactly.
Physical illusion.
Yeah, but his secretary hates him, so...
No, that's fair.
So
Well-
would she make a desk specifically to tick him off? Probably.
Just like sitting there, like teeth hold in heroes now.
Yeah.
Can we get some horses? We'll give them back if we survive.
As long as you promise to bring them back, I'll see how many I can drum up.
Perfect, thank you. I'll speed this up. You can put me down now, Wally.
I'm just gonna carry you out.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Please, the lady asked to be put down. I would respect if you did so.
Put
Not
it
so if you did not.
on top of you.
Please don't look up, I'm wearing a dress. Put me down, please.
Well, this should be fun indeed.
I'm going to jump down. Making sure to very politely hold my dress down while I do
Yeah,
it.
you don't need to make any rolls or anything for that. You just hop down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can jump 15 feet without any issues, so...
Exactly.
Oh, God damn it, my delete button on Psy is now actually a delete button.
Damn.
It never used to be a delete button. I don't know what's changed that's made it one.
Parador, do you know what the other Looney Tunes option is? That would be really awful to pull out in a stealthy situation.
What, the
It's
iron door?
69 to 75.
Yes,
Please,
but,
enlighten the
yes,
class.
but that also would be the most Bugs Bunny thing you could possibly do in a game.
I'm very curious. Please
Maybe
enlighten me.
there's something that helps!
A 12-foot long rowboat.
Do-do-do-do.
Just literally.
You could drop it on someone.
I mean, that would hurt.
Get away!
honestly.
Where'd you get that piano? Boom, boom.
Wasn't there like
Yeah.
a whole ass river flowing
Yes.
rotation thing going on? Wasn't there?
Oh.
Yeah, there was some portcullises though along the
Oh,
game.
that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
But no, the robe of useful items is a impeccable list of
I
items.
am very much enjoying it. I haven't even got to use it yet. I've just got to know that I can use some of the items.
Yep. You don't have some like all of the bunkers ones, but you do have some damn good things there.
Yeah.
You know-
Big fan of the 55 roll. Big fan.
Oh yeah, no, that'll come in clutch, and I just have this sneaking suspicion that'll come in clutch. Like both of us will have forgotten about it, and you'll just drop that out of nowhere, and it'll just like change the game.
It's like, well, yeah. No spoilers. We're going to keep it a surprise from the others. Nobody
Exactly.
look up the rope of useful items because it's spoilers.
Does anybody else have any magical items they need to know what they do?
I know what mine do now. So
I've only got the one, and it's very shrimple. So
I have a shift weave. No idea if that's magical or anything. I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
Shiftweave is magical because I got one.
yeah, it's like
too.
changeling clothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much changing clothing.
You can just change your
Oh.
outfit.
Yeah.
It's like quick.
No,
You
okay.
can do like a quick change sort of dresses, sort of thing.
Yeah, noble actors and nobles love them because it means they can just change outfits like that. It's great.
I have a feeling I am not an actor, not a noble.
You're a bard. It's the same thing.
I might be a sneaky bitch. Oh. Oh, sorry.
another pound in the jar.
I've got a dragonhide belt. Is that just a buffing item, basically?
Don't believe that's bullet dodge.
May I quickly just do something in character to everything that's going on tonight?
Yeah.
Language.
Language.
Nice.
Oh, if we weren't streaming, I think my character would have a little bit of a foul tongue.
Fair.
But what the
Um,
place's name again? Because I want to know if I can get the equivalent of. That's
Okay.
America's ass in this campaign.
Oh, actually, it's quite good.
So the Dragonhide belt makes your key abilities DC higher.
Okay.
So, like, if you stunning fist somebody, it's harder for them to resist it.
I love fisting people.
If you fist someone, it's hard. I had to get at least one. I had to get one.
That's fair.
That one was too far, man.
Just a little bit. But yeah, it's mostly for your stunning strike,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Okay, cool.
I didn't think everybody needed, because like most people have like flavor style items more than anything.
What's the rope of climbing? I'm assuming I can kind of tell what it does, but like, I'm not sure how it works.
Specifics of it, I will tell you. But
It probably prevents instance like one of the very first sessions of my first home games where everyone was stuck trying to climb a rope up a cliff and couldn't do it because all our strength and dex rolls were abysmal.
That's the worst, because like all that's going to happen is you're going to sit there until you succeed the rolls.
yep.
It was a real comedy of errors moment.
So it's a
It was-
60-foot silk rope. You hold one end of it and speak a command word, and it animates and goes whoop or down, whichever way you need it to.
Right, that's handy.
If you could tell the rope to knot, so that they put knots like every 1 foot up, which obviously shortens it, but gives you advantage on checks to climb it. It just means that you don't have to like throw the rope up to a place. You can just like tell the rope, go up there, please.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Might be a bit out of our budget, but how much would it cost for us to get an immovable rod?
Oh dear.
Get your mind out the gutter, Claire. I see you.
What? No, I'm just laughing at the movable rod because it's classically the troll item.
I mean, it
Oh
is.
God. Are we gonna try and Looney Tunes our real selves out of jail?
Yes, we are.
Sounds like it.
But quickly.
Gee, I
Soon
play
beyond.
Bugs Bunny, man.
A movable rod, Christ, it's uncommon, so
How high is my charisma?
it is closer to 1,000.
Ooh, okay. That might be a bit.
If we take that alone.
I have +6 and +6 in performance and deception. I did Looney Tunes my way in here, man. I can just Bugs Bunny my way into Mordor.
I mean, you Looney Tunes him in the front, I'll sneak in the back. Job's done, we'll get this shit sorted. Damn it! I was doing so well!
We should not have read that book just before joining.
I'm biting back some comments.
Oh yeah. The other character I had made for this, obviously for the 6th character player, would have actually been the one person like who wouldn't have been up for Looney Tunes and this nonsense. But it would have had to go to one of you guys because Martin already plays this race. Shifter.
Okay. Fair enough then.
Beastmaster Shifter Ranger was the other one.
Oh, sick.
Why am I this fairy?
Because it's funny.
Just get yourself killed, Claire. Who'll have to give you the
No,
backup
I mean, to be
character.
fair, the build is good. I'm just like, damn, all of these are so cool.
Yeah, they are, and the problem is, who do I
I
give
like-
each character to, or who's the one?
I like how
that's
you're really offended by the fairy, and I
I
could
worked-
voluntarily play a fairy druid in my other campaign.
Look, man, I did a preschool show that was like 35% fairies for like 4 years.
fair.
That's rough, buddy.
I love watching fairies in media. I especially love like the evil ones that bite and stuff. They, like Tinkerbell in like the 2001 Peter Pan.
Oh.
That's fair. So, in that case, do we want to get, I can get 2 potions of healing each. Can we each get a potion of healing and shoot off on the road?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
But-
How much?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bit lazy
What?
here. I'm just drawing of an idea. I'm gonna get lazy right now. 'Cause I'm getting a
How
bit-
much gold is a regular potion of healing?
50 gold.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
basically our
Yeah.
budget if we all get
That's
2.
cool. Yeah.
Unless someone
we all
wants
get
to keep like
2?
some money back for bribes or something, I don't know.
I'm gonna get 1 and keep some money back.
Yeah, I might just get 1.
Since we
Yeah,
have
I'll get 1 and keep
Theory,
the
I
rest
could
for
heal.
I'll
bribery.
buy 2.
I'll buy
Actually,
two.
no, I will buy 2, and I will pay for it by pulling a patch. Oh wait, no. Yeah, by pulling a patch off my coat and sticking my hand in, and a pouch of 100 gold is pulled out.
Neat.
Yeah. Alright, that's crossed off then. But I still have my
buy
actual
2.
money.
So what? I just buy 2 things.
Hmm?
Right.
What do you have?
Only if you want to spend 100 gold. So
Yeah.
2 times.
I don't have much. Is it someone from the share?
If you're like the
We
rest of us, you should
We
have
got
108.
98.
98. Okay, so I'll remove. What in total we got 98 as a group.
We got 98
Got
plus
each.
every.
Each.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well then I'll just remove 2 gold from what I've got.
Yeah, because you started with a bit extra.
Where is my sheet?
Because of your background, you started with a bit.
Right.
Where is my sheet gone? There it is.
I'll get 1, and I'm going to see if I can hide it somewhere in my orifices. No, that's not the right word.
Oh,
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Somewhere beneath my armor, skin, panels.
Fair.
I am going to quickly take my lyre. I'm going to loosen the strings on one and tuck and like kind of wedge one of the healing potions inside it, and then tighten it, tune it back up. Ding, 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 ding.
Herodot, weird question.
Mhm.
If the healing potion is already inside of me, do I then need to drink it, or can I just
Yes.
like smash the glass?
Flex
and
your
then it's
abs
inside?
and
You know what I
absorb
mean?
it.
'Cause I can't drink anyway.
No, you can. The way it's set up, you can.
Okay.
Warforged aren't like.
It's a
exactly
creature made out of
robots.
metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You are
I was just saying,
still
like,
within,
you know, if I have it basically in my stomach and then I just, you know.
Nah, it's like you've got it where your spleen normally is, or something like that. It's some like a body part you don't need.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I've just taken my bladder out. No, is that necessary?
If you drink, you'll need that.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Mm.
because the magic
You
doesn't.
can just put it where your appendix
was.
was.
Yeah, true, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's preventative healing.
True.
If this was a realistic D&D game, one of our appendixes would have burst by now. Where's the appendix arc, Herodor?
I don't know.
Why do I feel like that's gonna come back to bite us later? Somehow.
Pay extra for the appendix arc.
Yeah, you're about to win and then you feel a pain in your stomach.
See, I don't think of things like that, but then again, that's because it's not happened to me in real life either.
Mm.
My dad's appendix, I don't think it burst, but it got inflamed on Christmas a couple of years ago.
Oh.
But it was like right before COVID. So it was kind of
Oh.
lucky, because otherwise he would have had to go into hospital. Like,
Right as that was
during-
all kicking off, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got in there
damn.
2 months before everyone else was there.
Fair.
There we go. That'll do. This'll do. Canvas. Trim by.
When my brother's appendix went, it like properly it burst and was putrid. Like it was black and green, if I remember it correctly.
Oh,
Um,
goddamn.
But they got him ready to go into surgery, so he was super high on pain meds and pre-anesthetic. And they wheeled him past the waiting room, and he started happily shouting at the all the family members that were in the waiting room. You know, like being really jolly. And it wasn't until the next day where we realised that the reason there were so many people there was because there'd been a really bad car crash and 2 kids had died. And he was just like, "Hi,
Oh.
guys!"
Oh boy.
Well,
I'm for you driving home for Christmas.
Oh no.
oh boy.
Sick kids. I think they're like 24-year-olds. Like
Oh,
two boys
okay.
that hit each other in the road.
Mm.
Well,
Morphine will do that to you, though.
oof.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
That, yeah. So,
There you go, just a quick 10-minute sketch.
Neat.
nice.
Hmm.
So,
Nice.
you've got 3 horses, is all they could supply, and a wagon if needs be.
I think that's fine because there's only 3 full-sized people here.
Yeah.
One
Yeah, that
growing
should be
lad.
alright. Yeah, that'll be alright.
So,
Plus, I can.
Giddy up, horsey.
Yeah.
Like Radan's horse, it's just being crushed.
Wee.
Oh my god, that poor horse. Alright, let's get cracking then.
sounds good. And
Oh,
so you
gosh.
decide to leave town then and head towards the city.
Yes.
So obviously, are you keeping a good pace, or are you just trying to? Are you trying to book it? One of the two.
Going as fast as we can while not being as suspicious as possible.
I vote for book it, but
I vote for
Yeah.
it, honestly.
We've got to go
I
a
would
few
say
days, right? If we
that's
book it
not
now, the horses will
enough
just get
where
overtired.
that's true.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
Book it within point of reason, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to think.
Nothing's
of
more
the
suspicious
total
than a
speed, not
horse
just-
coming in at Mach speeds to the gate.
Yeah, I suppose if we're going to book it at any point, this is book it, and then we can slow down.
I
I
guess,
haven't
yeah.
seen
Yeah.
horses this fast since that turtle man.
Book it on
Also,
days
we
and
got
try
the-
it out a bit later on.
We got to be careful not to go be seen booking it via any guard stations or
You could be
vizier,
careful to go over the speed limit.
vizier controls. My
So,
character
you
doesn't care
know,
about
this is 50 mile an hour,
Uh,
so...
that. She just doesn't want to get caught doing it.
It'll be that
Uh,
one Shrek 2 clip. Or is it Shrek 3?
I've got one in mind.
No, it's-
I vaguely remember something about... Yeah.
They do a Cops with Cameras parody, but the pepper spray is literal pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god,
That is
yes.
2, isn't it?
It's 2,
I think
yeah.
it's 2, yeah.
That is the best one.
Yep. Let's see if I can find this thing. So,
Yeah.
anyone want to make animal handling rolls or anything like that?
You just check the
I
handling.
can. Animal handling is actually one of my
I can too.
Oh, sick.
things. We have...
Oh, we can 3. Wow.
I've got a 0, but I'm
we
going
have
to roll
3
as
horses.
any...
We
Yeah.
have 3 horses, don't we? So 3 of us need to make a roll.
Mm.
It's just obviously to see how well they take the orders and stuff to keep going.
Alright.
Oh, well, that's not
There's one horse that's behaving. Right. Roll.
Ooh, nat
D.
20. That's nice.
That is dirty 20 for me.
Nice.
Okay.
So one of them's a bit more, about the whole situation. The other 2 are like perfectly fine.
To be fair, the one I'm sitting on, I'm like absorbing all of its heat through my metal body. It's very
Yeah.
confused at
It's
my
not-
copper buttocks.
Yeah, I was going to say probably not too happy. Sorry, camera. I need to get a better camera at this point, but hey.
Well, he created the character, Haranol.
Mhm.
Does Corby technically have a steed? Or does he travel by foot?
Mostly by foot, because like finding a steed that would support the level
True.
of weight, he's like he wouldn't put an animal through that.
Yes.
um,
This is my steed. That's a flipping Taraz. Yes.
like it would need to be something like a rhino. To be fair, like you're
It's so cool though.
you're a loxodon in full plate.
He rides an elephant.
Yeah.
This feels wrong.
I think Corby's in the wagon somehow.
Oh yeah, no. he's
I
in
don't think Corby would be walking alongside where he could.
the way. True.
Every now and
Can Corby sprint?
Yeah, I was going to say they go a lot
For
faster.
prolonged time.
Because your speed.
Well, the problem is, surely his weight will slow the carriage down.
Kinda, but not more
I
than.
don't know. I think Loxodon are still medium, so you still be,
They
that
count
could be
as
alright.
one. You count as one size larger in terms of your carrying capacity. Okay, carrying capacity. Not.
But that means weight-wise, technically they are a bit heavier. But
Also,
is-
there's technically only 3 people in the cart because there's you.
Yep.
I'm small. There's a fairy, and then 2 regular people.
Okay.
Yeah, so nothing to it. All good.
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
good. But I'm going to go with the one pulling the cart is the one that got the 8. The other 2 are the ones like people are riding separately. Which sort of you're traveling down a couple hours into the journey. At this point, it is just after sort of lunchtime. It was kind of an early start, and sort of you kind of hear, sort of notice as you get a bit closer to the city from here that a lot of the crops seem to be damaged.
Gross.
Oh no! If we look outside, do we see like murderers of crows just laying waste, or are they all just watching us?
Give me perception checks.
They're watching us like the goddamn seagulls from
Yeah,
Nemo.
okay.
I don't think my perception's yes. Yeah, it's all right.
Question: would there be any kind of scent involved with this?
No.
Hey, 25.
Oops, I forgot the thing.
Oh, the slash.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, is there a way to add numbers?
If
How
you
do I do that?
You just do
roll.
plus.
Yeah, like
So-
see the way Claire's wrote there, like roll 1d20 plus 3. If you put a
Yeah.
slash in front of that, you can put whatever numbers you need in there.
Ooh, that's helpful. I'm new to that. Right, so I'll copy the roll 1d20, and it is a perception. Correct?
Yeah.
And that's, of course, that's a 0.
Wait. Wait.
I'm too busy cleaning my
You did
armor.
it too.
Ooh.
But no.
So, Thorcum, you notice this sort of a way. You hear it more than you see it, though.
Jeez.
There are a lot of birds nearby. And an alarming amount of birds nearby.
Why there's so many crows here? That's not a good sign, is it? I don't usually see this many crows this way.
What's the saying? One's for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy.
I think that's
Not
right.
a dozen for
I
trouble.
don't think that
Oh,
goes up to
it is not
2034.
And
But also-
multiple of them creates a murder.
Yeah,
Funny name, would you not agree?
birds are attracted to dead things. That's why I'm concerned. What are they eating?
I mean,
Give me a
these
second
are
to
all
finish this
fields
plate.
out here, so I mean, it's only fields out here, so I think we should be all right. Yeah. Yes, I mean,
Corby's gonna finish cleaning a plate, attach it back to his armor, and look out.
You see,
Oh.
is this?
So that is what you mean.
either side of the
Oh
road,
my.
obviously, you see, like, yeah, the crops and stuff like that have been, like, picked apart. You don't see any
Oh
scarecrows.
God.
I think we should slow down for a bit. I think we should try and be
Uh.
inconspicuous as we make our way through this area. Something's not right here.
Agreed. Is it looking out? Is this all mostly farmland, or they're like,
Yes.
or do we smell, or like, do we see any signs of like violence?
You just see farmland at this point.
Do I
Okay.
see anything other than the crows with my 25 perception?
Nope.
I would. Are they close enough to us? Because I can ritual cast speak with animals, and I'm just gonna go check out what's.
Are there any scarecrows in
Welcome.
the field?
No, there are 0 scarecrows.
We just walk up the road to find them all crucified. False prophets.
Scarecrows already
It's a
crucified.
bird gang.
I mean,
Arts-
technically, yes.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, no. As we're passing through, I'll start ritual casting speak with that once it's
Okay.
once it's clocked up.
Obviously, they seem to be a bit further away, but you're just watching. At this stage, that's all you see is just watching.
I'll fly up to them once I'm
Once you
lingua franca.
Not a problem. You fly up towards one of the trees, sort of they're sitting in. As you get closer, give me a perception roll.
They've got a gun.
14.
There's at least 30 of them in this one tree alone.
Afternoon, gentlemen. What's the flap around here then?
Have you not heard?
I can't say I have.
Oh, Jesus has risen.
The bird is the word. Nah, not. But you walked into that one.
Wow.
Okay, that's entirely fair.
Bird's the word, is it, Governor? Certainly are a lot of birds around.
Yes. Yes, indeed. We have been alerted to the false prophet.
And who's that then?
The one disconnect. 1 second. Oh yeah, I'll have to. Damn, I won't be able to swap that over to the 4 at this point. Well, here's that. The scarecrows.
Right.
They're fake. They're not real. Did you know this? They were lying to us the whole time.
Oh no.
I mean, I think it was kind of their job.
No.
But it sounds like it's great for you lot. You've been busy.
Right. We're able to get all the food we want now.
The crows have unionized.
Oh,
Looking for a rather
no.
big bird myself. Haven't seen any around, have you?
Big bird. How big?
Human big.
Ooh.
Shiny, too.
You weren't in the armor the entire time, were you?
I mean, I assume that's kind of Scratch's default state, but... I don't know, maybe she does take it off.
Yeah, no, good point. You did modify your armor to have a beak.
Yes, that was the theory.
No, yeah. No, fair. A few days ago, yeah. Pass along this way. Is one of the
Friend of yours? They're meant to be in big trouble.
Oh? Well, are they friends? They look at each other and they're just like, friends enough. One of their friends told us about the scarecrows.
Really? Well, there's a really
Oh.
big fake scarecrow in the... I was going to... What's a good analog for sage?
Big nest?
Big stone nest, there we go. Think more like Snips.
Think like Snips.
There's a big fake scarecrow in the big stone nest.
Oh yes, we don't like that place.
No,
Spooky things in that place.
that's what I've heard.
Mm.
Good food, though.
Hey, the bat.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm trying to bribe the crews into doing Alfred Hitchcock. Dad.
Give me a persuasion roll then. But
That's basically what I'm driving towards here. What is my persuasion? Unfortunately, I am not charismatic.
No.
Ah. 11.
We understand, but there's more food here than there is there.
Not if you not keep going like this, there isn't.
You need to start thinking about renewable agricultural practices. If you ruin the land, you'll never get anything out of it.
Ruin?
What he says.
We just picked it. We didn't eat it all.
Hmm.
Do they know where the farmers are?
Yeah, we're all the weak humans around here anyway. You must have them scared. I was going to say shitless. I mean, we've already sworn a lot tonight, but...
Yes. They have fled. Which is why their houses are now filled with seed.
Oh my god.
They have
They
Alfred
are
Hitchcock's
stolen.
to burn them.
Oh
They've just done it to
god,
the
what have
wrong
we done?
people.
Oh god, what have I done? Oh no.
The world can never know this was Snip's.
Oh dear god, what have I done? Oh,
Can you imagine his reaction when he heads home?
oh this is
What
gonna
is
be.
travesty?
This is.
Surely
This is
this
real.
is the work of some villain.
You know that the most, like, the worst repercussion our party has created that we know of is from Snips unionizing the birds.
The Crow Dynasty.
God, the consequences of my actions.
But not the murder. That was fine.
Oh.
The murder? Yes, we're here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so.
What do they say?
They're super industrious, and I can't persuade them to attack the city. Which they did see our Mark's head there, though, a couple of days ago. But I guess we knew that.
Well, good to know we have witnesses. Who are birds?
Witnesses? Where?
Perhaps
In the
they may
city.
guide us. No, well, I mean, we know our way, but
You should ask him if they know any way to get into the castle or the city that seems less guarded than the rest.
Yes, that would be handy.
Yeah, the creepy guys in the big stone nest. What have they been like lately? Lots of them or little of them?
More of them. But the ones
More
that
of
are,
them.
but the ones that are in the watchtowers near here seem a bit more scared. So they've been hiding most of the time.
I'm gonna bring out the wanted posters of the Lakers. I'm gonna be like, ask them if they've seen these people.
Yes.
Hmm.
They followed this road.
In the city?
We haven't been in the city.
Hmm.
We don't go in the city. People in the city are disappearing. We don't go there. The guards keep getting deliveries, though.
Deliveries of seed?
Yeah. Nah, people.
Deliveries of people.
Okay.
Orders. Somebody keeps bringing them paper.
Do you
It says deliveries,
wait? Ask
that's
them
what
if
it
they
is,
have a
right?
copy of this. Ask them if they have a copy of this paper.
Take me to your filing cabinet, dear Crow.
Animal handling or persuasion?
Why at least I have good animal handling. +6. 23.
Oh.
Fetch the boss.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Don Crow.
So yeah, this big,
Don Corleone.
this
Don
yeah
Crowley.
this fat crow comes out with with like a stalk in his mouth, in his beak, and just like the shiftiest looking eyes going. And just
Please tell me we're thinking something similar here.
Oh.
Come to me.
You come to this tree on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Honest Crow.
Frickin' right.
We all sharing brain cells.
Oh, yeah, that makes, yeah.
This is why we all vibe so well.
It's like the third time this night that Alex and Claire have said the exact same thing at the exact same time in the exact same way.
You all know my vibe at this point. It's fine.
Localized entirely within this farmstead.
I might search for the people. I'll be back in a second.
I hear you wish to see what the guards have.
It would be real handy. We're trying to do some of your friends a boon. I don't know why I'm wiggling between Cockney and Scottish. I don't know why that's happening.
It happens.
Hey man, I'm wiggling between Jamaican and Spanish. I
was gonna
don't know what I'm doing either.
For
It's
you-
because my normal D&D character's Scottish, I think, so when I'm trying to go Scotland.
But you're also playing a character based on like a Dragon Quest thing, and there's a lot of Scottish in Dragon Quest.
Well, she's super Cockney in Dragon Quest, but yeah.
Well, true,
Random
but
question, is there any structures nearby? Just while this conversation's going
yeah,
on.
there is a farmhouse nearish by.
He's probably on his way over there just while they're having a conversation, but he'll run back as soon as he's needed.
So you're pulling in the wagon for a bit then.
Yes, and Corby, while this conversation is on, is probably going to go to try and see if anyone's in the house.
Okay.
But we'll let the conversation go first.
Yep. So, what do you wish? Why do you wish to know this?
We need to deceive some of the stupid people in the big stone nest. They got your comrades in a cave.
Duh. Reaches beak underneath one of his wings and pulls out a bit of paper and hands it to you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
I can't believe this is working.
I'll take a look. What's crack?
Orders saying keep an eye out for a rescue party.
Okay, tick.
If any suspicious individuals are seen approaching the capital, to let the capital know immediately.
Oh shit. We should split up.
And that only people with signed papers are getting in the capital currently. So to make sure that your papers are kept safe and up to date in the watchtower.
I think we're gonna have to steal some identities.
Seems like it.
I don't mind stealing. I've done it before.
I mean, I've already got an identity.
Because I think we'd be getting a lecture about stealing otherwise.
Glad I've done this.
Neil?
Just for the record, with you having this conversation, Corby's out of earshot, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
The only issues I see, the only main issue I see is Corby here. I think I think they'll notice. I think they'll notice him. So.
He ain't
And-
subtle, is he? What a flap.
Well,
Yeah.
he could be the one to be bringing us in.
I mean, true. I think the mercenary
I think
idea
it might
still
be-
work, but we'll need
I think
to.
Flicker. I think you will make a good thief.
I can give it a shot. Not good at
Yeah.
lying to people, though. Not my bag.
I
I
can.
can
good.
snap him, but I can't deceive him.
Now,
I can steal whatever you need.
now let me check with my court wizard.
Do they have one already? You should check if they have one already. Maybe they already took one already.
But you say
One of the-
cool wizard. Please tell me
what-
it's a blue jay.
No, one of the other crows comes forward and has got like what
Oh my
looks to
God,
be a
no.
small wand, and it's like in its beak.
Oh my God! What have I
It'd just
done?
be a, not a wand. It's a branch with a leaf on the end. It is your classic Final Fantasy white mage.
And it takes that stick and draws something onto the branch that they're on, and just you hear caw, caw, caw. Like, just obviously the rest of you just hear like bird sounds. You hear it's like reciting something. It seems to be doing it some sort of augury spell.
Of course.
And
Ethan, what have you
Never heard
done?
Earth in Latin before.
I don't know.
Ethan!
Although Claire,
Mhm.
roll me a religion check.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Ethan!
I don't know. Oh my. Oh my God.
If we survive this, can Snips help me convert the crows to my religion? I think that would be really fun.
They are referring to as part of their ritual to cast this. They're referring to the mother of crows, the Morrigan.
Didn't we piss her off? Or was that in the other campaign?
It was in this campaign, but it might be someone here's hand in judgment and patron.
Was it Carrie's patron? I can't remember.
Oh no, it's the like Ollie's spellbook is like
It's not
from the Morrigan.
Oh.
E-
I don't think we know who your patron is, actually, Cara.
Didn't we, like...
We don't.
I think we out of gamed it as Hera, but I don't...
No.
In-game?
No.
Nope.
Not her.
Oh, there was discussion
Don't
about
tell
that
us.
one point or something. Yeah, no, don't tell us if we don't.
I'm
Don't
surprised.
know or
you-
remember.
I was gonna say I'm surprised you don't know it, but hey,
Probably none of
um,
you've ever been to my church.
that's true because that's kind of obvious then.
To be fair, two
I'm not
two
a
of us
man. I am
hate
of science.
gods.
I am of science.
We've got a wizard. We've got one that believes in birds, and the other one is a bird.
Sorry, I believe in science. He is a wizard. And casts spells.
It's all science, my friend.
Father is a
Oh,
demon from
I
hell.
Science.
Magic is indistinguishable from science. Or is that the other way around? I can't remember.
Yes, sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic.
That's the phrase.
There we go.
Right, what is Morgan...
Good fortune
How
if
will
you
she
head to the
respond?
tower.
Alright.
How does she feel about the one?
I
she
can tell we're being railroaded, but my God, it's done in a cute way, so I'm gonna follow those tracks.
I mean, I was going to suggest anyway, if we need
You
to
don't have to.
in the
as I said,
Watchtower. Oh boy, we're going to the Watchtower.
You don't have to listen to the crows.
With how many of them there are out here, I'm listening to...
Smart, because I did look up how much damage a swarm of crows would do.
one of the times I came closest to dying in D&D was a swarm of squirrels.
That's not surprising.
I mean, Squirrel Girl killed Thanos and is canonically the strongest character in Marvel.
True.
Mostly because
That-
I didn't
yeah.
suspect that squirrels would actually do enough damage.
Good old Doreen Green doing what she does best.
Yep.
Okay, watchtower.
Right.
Is that the plan?
Yep, we need
So,
to get some
Cor-
signed certificates.
Corby,
Yes.
you approach the farmhouse. The windows are all open.
Knocking on the door and opening it.
It's a completely open sea.
You open the door, and this is a mess. For the most part, there are bowls filled with what looks like corn just sitting on the table. There's a couple of crows sitting on the table beside said bowls, just eating. One of them is wearing half a brassiere on its head.
Have they invented dining etiquette?
It seems
Trying
like
to
it.
slowly
Okay.
close the
Ethan, what have you
door.
done?
Oh god.
There's,
It's got to the point where we
Aw.
can't
I
really blame
must
him.
say there's no one in
I
there.
can and I will.
But there is a bird with a quite impeccable fashion sense, I must ask. I must say.
There were no, just so you know, there were no bodies. There was no blood anywhere, like stuff like that. No, there wasn't any of that.
I'll
thank
leave you
God.
to be. I wasn't here.
So it's just the case that they've absolutely decimated the agriculture.
Good
You need
news.
to teach them how to farm, Ethan. You need to teach
Okay.
them how to plant some seeds.
We have unleashed.
Okay,
the-
I will teach them how to farm.
You have
Well, we
encountered.
can return. Good news, everyone. The murder did not murder.
You have managed. You have removed the one impediment from them starting their own society.
Thus,
We've
KQ2
released their
was
bonds
born.
of servitude.
Yeah, I mean they're more intelligent than 7-year-olds.
The
I
only thing
mean-
you have to lose is your chains.
Oh wow.
We have unleashed the crew equivalent of Attila the Hun on the steppes of this country.
or Crow Joseph Stalin. Croseph Stalin.
Stalin. What?
You actually did my request.
Oh god.
Before we leave, Flicker, may you just let them know that if they ever need any senses in fashion, I'd be more than happy to guide them in the direction. I'll take them from Crow to Fashionista. In no time.
I'm not sure whether they'll need any clothes to make society, but who am I to
It always
judge?
helps to be decent. We don't want any of them being caught out for indecency.
They do just seem to be imitating humans. So.
Oh god, it's Animal Farm.
I
Oh
could
no.
probably find some really nice little hats to go on their heads.
Maybe next time. We should go to the watchtower and get those documents so we can break into the city.
Ah, yes.
Alright.
Great idea. I'm sure the guards will be happy to pass us some documents to allow our entry.
And when that
Yes.
fails, I'll sort of hang back and whisper to Thorcum. So I'm thinking we let Corby do the talking, and then when that fails, and we use that as a distraction to sneak in the back and get the documents.
Yeah. I was also thinking I could do the talking and send Corby on a wild goose chase so he gets distracted while we do the work.
No, that's not to say. That's not to say he can't help. Even when violence erupts, I'm curious to see what he can do.
Well, we
I'm
don't want to
concerned
put...
about him letting slip what we're trying to do through his noble intentions.
Also, we don't want them to put an APBI on him. He's too big to hide.
So,
You can change your appearance, he can't.
you guys you guys can't go via wagon. There's no wagon route to it. So you leave the wagon where, like, pretty much you just pull ahead a couple 100 meters and sort of, like, there's a parking spot there. The rest of the way will be on foot, however. So you'll head that way. But we will take a short 5-minute break. I need the bathroom.
How about it?
It works.
It's fine.
So, yes.
Gonna get a drink. Be right back.
Be right back, everybody. Somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody said they got them and they were really disappointed. Because they just tasted like normal ones, but they cost like...
Double price.
Yeah.
It's fine, I'm going to pack it away. So you know.
So you know I have to eat them anyway.
That's okay, then you get them anyway.
She'll kill you.
Get one of them at least.
Hmm?
Get one of them
Oh,
at
that's
least.
better. She loves strawberries.
That wasn't too bad today. It flew in. It was wild how quick it went in.
Mine was
yeah.
Hello, hello.
It's a cat in a box, yeah.
Cat in the box.
Great, this is the only time he sits on my lap is when he's in a box.
Oh, we love him.
You did turn the camera down so you can see him.
I'm
He's
glad
down.
I'm glad
Oh,
none of-
goodbye.
Go ahead, Ethan.
Yeah, oh no, I was just saying goodbye to the cat. Goodbye.
Farewell.
I'm glad none of you managed to offend the crows.
I was almost hoping when you said that the buildings were full of seed that it just opened the door and just
That's
Oh,
what
no.
I had in my head.
No. If
oh
you
great
opened-
heavens!
If you opened up the barn, that would have happened. They're
He's
civilized.
back
They
in the
don't do-
box.
They don't do that in the living spaces.
Well, I'm glad to hear.
Snips comes back in a couple of months, and they started building freaking tree houses or something.
Bird society.
Yep.
Herodor, do you not agree
Sorry.
that my god would be really good for convincing crows to join my religion?
Maybe.
Think about it.
I mean,
Be pretty
Hades
good, right?
is. I mean, Hades is the god of the underworld, and ravens are.
You're still making a wrong
really.
assumption there.
Yeah, Hades.
Then again, I feel like Odin would be a better fit for the ravens.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But also, the Morrigan
I
kind of
can-
fits too.
I can give them what they want.
Oregon does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab water.
You're going to see more and more crow spellcasters as time goes on.
I'm gonna say, well, now she feels that one of her precious books is currently in enemy territory, but she's probably loving the chaos.
Yes.
I think Scratch should try and become their god.
Yes.
40k Imperator.
Now we stand. So let's cut some things with something sharp. Yeah, that's good. Bread.
Scratch
God.
is the bird's version of Hephaestus.
Yes. Entirely that. Oh, which is the thing. I've been playing Hades too, and oh my god, I love their depiction of Hephaestus in that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not surprised, but also I'm pleasantly surprised.
Right,
'Cause-
we can start walking over to the watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sneakily, because they are looking for a party.
Okay.
No,
So this is
Russ.
a couple of hours walk, but that's that's kind of expected. To be fair, it's not on a main path or anything for this reason specifically. Whenever you get sort of a couple hundred, you could see it about half a kilometer away, but you're kind of going through thick foliage at that point.
I will change my dress to match the foliage as we pass to make me less noticeable.
Sounds good.
Would we know if there's an overnight stop before we reach the city? I assume we're gonna get some rest.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The party
I-
did, the main party did as well. So
Yeah. Do we want pass without trace up? Because I can
Oh,
put
that's
pass without
so
trace
fun.
up.
Oh, bet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Passable clothing.
Cool. I'll pop pass without trace on,
Mhm.
which should it's like +10 to your stealth rolls or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop Bardic Inspiration, and I'm gonna put it on Ethan.
Okay.
Actually, who is our face? Because my charisma's not good.
I've got a plus.
Rabbit, right? 'Cause you're
I've got a
bard.
+3.
+3.
I have a +3, but I've got +6 in Deception, Performance, and
Charisma.
+4 in Persuasion. I've got some racial traits that make it higher.
I've
My
got
charisma is dog.
I've got 6 deception, 6 persuasion,
Ooh.
and +11 sleight of hand because
I got +4 sleight of hand.
Oh yeah.
so yeah, either Storm or Naraltha can chat and stuff.
Can you?
The only thing I have is very pretty good insight if we need to like.
Obviously, you know why that's +11 sleight of hand. If you've ever played a rogue,
Yeah, they just get crazy
expertise.
bonuses. Yeah, just stacked up.
Mm.
I've weirdly got really good medicine and survival.
Yeah, because they're
I
wisdom.
know they're
based.
wisdom based, but it doesn't
Yeah.
feel right. You know?
It does for your subclass.
Yes. Okay, fair.
That's how I'm surprised you didn't try to buy a specific piece of equipment that was listed as part of that subclass.
I haven't looked enough into
Oh.
it, to be honest.
You're proficient with the herbalism kit.
Interesting.
Mm.
Way of Mercy.
Yeah.
Ah.
But
So-
like this party is not a consistent DPS party. From kind of how I built it. You're mostly
Yeah,
a
it's just
burst party.
everyone's got a bit of everything.
Mm. So shall we stealth it?
Whoever's leading the party can make the stealth check. And
You
I
will
imagine
have
Rogue's got the best.
Ethan. You will have with that Bardic Inspiration. You'll have a 1d8.
Bet.
You can add
Okay.
it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw
within the next
And you
minute or
have-
so.
Plus
within the next 10 minutes.
10 from pass without trace.
Okay, so 15 plus 10, 25. Yeah, okay.
But you also do have a Loxodon plate with you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do you wish to add the Bardic Inspiration or no?
Alright, fuck it. We'll add
Would
the
you like
Bardic
to send
Inspiration
me
on.
in as a distraction?
No, not yet.
Let's save the distraction bit for if we get spotted. So,
1d8.
mm-hmm. Ooh, not great.
Still offsets a bit. Okay.
That 27, including possible outrace then.
Okay. They don't see you coming. So, the pass without trace, kind of helps, because you can't see the foliage moving anymore. And stuff like that, so there's no rustle, there's no, stomp, stomp, stomp. It's just, you guys move it. You guys can obviously see that, and that's what you're doing, but nobody outside can.
Fair.
and you guys get to the base of the watchtower.
Is there any windows before we try and poke our way in? Is there any windows?
Not on the ground floor.
Is there any windows within 15 feet?
Is there any
Or
windows
even
I
30
could
feet?
fly to? Yeah. I shouldn't really be the person sneaking, but if I can fly in a window.
Anything between 15, 30, or 60 feet would
See,
be helpful to know.
60 feet, yes. Because obviously it's...
Okay.
It's kind of just picture your Minecraft watchtower. Like, just, it's that sort of... It is like mushroom shaped, to be fair.
Flicker, do you mind flying up there and seeing if the coast is clear?
Can do. What I could also do is I can cast Enlarge Reduce. Oh, it was pass without trace concentration. Hang on.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Right, forget that. Can't cast Enlarge Reduce. Yes, okay, I'll try and sneak fly up to the window. Sneaking. Oh god, plus nil to stealth. Great.
The wind.
I'll pop a bardic inspiration before you go. Yeah, that's it.
What's that? The
1d8 added to your checks.
There is another thing you can do for yourself as well before you do it.
Is there?
Cantrip.
God, sorry, my spells are at the bottom and my stats are at the top.
Guidance.
Oh yes, guidance.
D4.
But it's also concentration.
Is it?
Yep,
Oh.
But
according
you
to this
can,
anyway.
But you can use it straight away, so you don't have to keep concentration.
It would still interrupt my concentration on pass without trace. Presumably.
I would have
Yes.
thought so.
Concentration.
It does.
Hmm.
Concentration spells cancel out. You can't,
Yeah.
unless you have a feat, you can't do two at once.
I
Hmm.
know you can't hold concentration on two things. At
Oh,
once.
you're suggesting I do it so quickly that it's... What does guidance
Yeah.
actually
That's up
do?
to you, Perida.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy with that because it gives you an extra D4 on the roll.
Alright, I'll pop guidance on myself then as well. Where's my thing?
That's because I see it because that's just a useful add-on more than anything. It's not game breaking to me. I'm okay with that.
Are we still popping the bardic or is that...
I'm still popping it. I get 3
Sure.
per short rest. So,
Oh
there's-
god, okay, well I needed extra d20 with 11.
Well, you still have the pass without trace bonus as well, so you fly up.
21. Yeah.
You fly up, and there are a couple of smaller windows, but they're like literally just like for somebody to peep their eyes out of. Which, if you were smaller, you could fit through, but not at this size. But whenever you get to the top, obviously there's quite large, like, sort of upper body above their heads, sort of like height wall windows for them to look around. And a couple of arrow slits as well in certain parts.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, they're...
peek through one of the windows then.
give me a perception roll then.
Perceive. Perceive is 3.
Ether, move your head back.
That was a bad perceive. I'm not perceiving very much.
You do not perceive very much. You know there are people in there, but that's
Yay.
numbers and stuff you can't see.
Hmm.
Anybody
I'll-
else? Go ahead.
I'll just fly back down or communicate something. I could go in, but I'd need a distraction to probably get them out of the tower.
Hmm. Hmm.
let me just check something here.
Of course.
Now, did you by chance say you had a friend that was part of these guards?
No, not at this one. They're at the main city.
But what would be their name? If you know at all.
Do they use
Oh,
a
their name.
pseudonym?
Their pseudonym is the Tall Man.
But do you know their name by name? What the guards would call them?
They call him Duncan the Tall.
Duncan the Tall.
Yes.
Noted. So let me know when.
If we make a distraction, I could cast invisibility on now.
Distraction you will have. He's gonna walk towards the
I
door.
was maybe thinking I could cause the distraction. I could just pretend to be a passing minstrel.
But won't they also notice a particularly loud Harrington?
Please.
Yes.
Just because you're invisible does not mean that you do not
No.
make noise. And with this armor,
I distract them by playing the tune, keeping their attention off the door, and now here is invisible and sneaks into the tower. I can pass myself off as just a bard.
You know what?
Assuming
Okay, I
we
see
know
the logic.
everything the other group knew about the city, would it be more valuable for you to disguise yourself as something else now, because you can't hold a magical disguise through the gates?
Sure, but I don't know what I would disguise myself as. A gnome,
Just-
maybe?
Anything. Just so that when we get to the gates, we don't get APB'd
that's right.
by the guards.
Is
It's like
disguise kit
weirdos.
single use, Herodor?
No. Not at all.
Can I use it to
yes,
disguise
but
myself as a gnome?
Yes, but it'll take a couple minutes.
Okay, I will disguise myself as a gnome.
Give me a deception roll then, please.
That is a... Nat 20.
Yep, you look like a gnome.
Oh,
Okay.
way to break back.
I will cast invisibility on Ethan's character, which I think just makes him invisible. I hope.
It does indeed.
Okay, and then I will head back to the kind of the trail, and I'll start singing.
Yeah, there's like
Hopefully, everyone else is hiding. By the way.
Yeah, we can just go like round the other side of the tower.
yeah,
No,
pretty
Yeah.
much. So the rest of you go, and you kind of head off. You can see sort of like where people would walk towards this tower from. It's just like a small dirt path more than anything. But it is well trodden. So yeah, you can see where the guards would probably get their messages and all via. Alright, I'm just gonna swap the music over.
The problem is stealing is still against the law. It's not.
It depends.
Even if it wasn't a corrupt government, you're still an illegal activity.
Depends what your
It's a moral
what is your alignment?
gray. Lawful good.
Which one's more important?
They can do it, but I won't be participating.
That is normally the lawful good response to that.
Come spin the wheel and see where it lands.
If this is the road you wish to all go down, then I'll be back at the cart if you need me.
No, you stay where you are. You're too far away from that, but hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're at least, if you're here, if things go south, you can protect the party is more your...
Yes, yeah.
Is probably the thought.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop a bardic inspiration of myself, by the way, so that's my last one. Because I really don't want this to go poorly.
Okay. Give me a performance roll.
Oh no, that is...
Still
Okay,
pretty
we'll
good
stick
there.
that.
Part of me hopes for the pendulum to swing, because it would be fun.
22.
Nope, it did not swing. You didn't go from one extreme to the other.
I've still plenty of time for that. I gotta roll my stealth check to get in here.
Not yet, because the door isn't open.
Oh, good point. All right.
So you're performing, and sort of like you come to the bottom of obviously the front door of this watchtower, and you do see somebody is looking at you as you're walking towards.
I will take a hat off and throw it down, waiting for tips.
Oh well, yeah. The guards come. Well, one or two of the guards come down the stairs. Obviously, you don't know how many are in there, but two of them come down the stairs and open the door. Say, well, we're not used to seeing minstrels around this part. Do you need any help?
No, I just had a few friends perform here on their way back to the city and heard you guys were good tippers, so I thought I would try my hand.
Deception with advantage.
How do you roll with advantage on this thing? I'll just do it this way.
Just
I don't know. I'll just roll 2d20.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my
it's
god.
25. I'm sweating.
Oh, yeah.
It's 25.
So close.
Swing the Arc of Victory.
Yeah, okay. So 25 deception.
1 to 19. Jesus. That's spicy. I love it. Oh dear. Easy then. So those two come out, and they leave the door slightly open as they're standing out, and reach in and sort of they chuck you a couple of silver each. So you get about 4 silver.
Thank you.
The Rindle hat. Obviously it is afternoon, so they're just like, if we're a bit more drunk, we might have given you a bit more, but it's too early in the day for that.
Oh, sure. If you said it yourself, it's a while since you've seen minstrels here. Why not just enjoy the show? It's not like there's much else going around here.
Exactly
That I stuttered.
Which, yeah, they're standing with they're just standing against the wall, sort of enjoying the music. Ethan, stealth check.
Do I roll with advantage because I'm invisible?
Oh god, yeah.
Bet.
You do not have bardic though, because you used it.
No bother.
You should still
16.
have Password Trace on you, technically.
Yes,
Okay.
because you haven't dropped that.
Yeah.
So that's 26.
So it's plus
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
So 26.
Okay. Guards don't seem to react as you're walking in.
Okay.
In the bottom of the watchtower, you kind of see on the inside there's a hook with a key, but obviously the key's in the door already. And the guards themselves obviously have swords on them, but they're attached to their waists. And there seems to be a couple chairs set down here, and yeah, that's all you can see
Okay.
on the ground floor.
Okay. I'll start sweeping from the bottom floor up to see if I can find any of them papers.
So the next couple of floors up before you get to the top, seem to be bunk rooms.
Okay.
So if you want to give a investigate roll in there to see if you can find anything.
Shit, my investigation is ass. 9. So that's a no.
So yeah, obviously they have like one change of clothes there. Maybe like a sort of letter from home type thing. Pretty much, yeah, you find their clothes, you find their night clothes, and their bunks are sort of like, they're quite well made up. But yeah, there seems to be a room for about 8 people here.
But no papers.
None that you can find.
Right. I will go up the next floor to see if I can find anything up there.
Okay. Well, that was the roll for like 2 floors.
Okay.
Two different bunks.
Right. Okay.
4 people per floor, sort of thing. You get
Okay.
up to the top, and there seems to be another door in front of you.
Is it locked, or can I go through?
It's currently closed over.
I will look through the lock to see if I can see anyone.
Perception roll.
Ow! That one.
The lock seems to be closed over on the other side.
Okay, but I will try and lockpick that.
Okie doke. Trying to remember how lockpick works in this.
I think you roll with thieves' tools, but
Oh yes,
but I think
roll, wasn't it?
but I don't think D&D Beyond lets you roll with tools. So sleight of hand.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
No, because you don't have expertise on it.
I think I do.
Oh.
If I'm, yeah. Hold on, let me just check my class features real quick. I'm sure I selected. I'm sure I selected Arcana and something else.
Well, sleight of hand
Yeah.
is what New Year's.
Sorry, D&D Beyond's just taking a while to load there. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. So proficiencies. Expertise. There we go. Arcana and Thieves' Tools. Yep.
Right. Okay. Cool. Wait, you don't have expertise in sleight of hand? How the heck is it
that's what. Oh, because you gave me Gloves of Thievery.
That was it. Forgot about that.
Some good stuff.
Yeah. That was to get around the fact that your sleight of hand wouldn't be fantastic. You can just pickpocket people without a problem.
Thank you.
Yep.
So,
okay. So yeah, I would roll using. Well, let me see. Obviously, proficiency is +3, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's +9.
+9. Okay. But
Yep.
in that case. So just remind me of the commands on this. Roll one / roll 1d20 plus 9.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. It says unrecognized.
It'll be like this.
/ roll space 1d20 plus 9.
Okay. Okay.
Apologies.
There we go. Ugh, that's not great though. That's a 13.
What's that for?
Sleight of hand.
Thieves' tools?
Sorry, no, yeah, thieves' tools.
Okay, so you start sort of picking the lock. Doesn't seem to open straight off. But you're working away there. But nobody seems to have noticed you.
Okay.
Give me a second roll. Lower difficulty.
Oh boy, here we go. That's more like it.
Okay. So it does take you obviously a couple of rounds at that point, but the second time through of it, like it just clicks. You get it exactly, and you just you get there eventually. So the lock just goes click, and the door swings like the door looks like it's about to open, but it's not doing it very fast.
Okay. I'll wait a minute in case someone else. I'll sort of press myself to the side of the corridor in case someone is walking out.
Oh no!
And
It's
if
like
no one,
it's like gravity's moving it, but it doesn't seem to be very smoothly moving it.
okay. In that case, I'll just sort of in that case, I will just walk on in, or just sneak on in even.
Stealth roll.
Here we go. Fuck. Hard.
That's 10. That's 18.
Yep.
18,
Nope.
18.
What's the range of?
Oh shit, I'm out of
Trace?
range. Wait, what is the range?
Not sure, actually. I kind of felt like you applied it to people for
Oh,
a while.
I'll double check then.
Double check that though.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
I'm sweating.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hang
For
on.
the-
Pass the trace. Blah 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 blah. Duration each. Do I have to stay that way? Right. If it is how it says in the spell, just flown back up the tower to keep myself within 30 feet. Hiding, not like
word.
doing anything. I'll just have kept myself in the vicinity.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is you wouldn't know how far up he is.
No, but I could.
Well,
Guesstimate.
Yeah. Okay, so
Can she use the peepholes you described around
That's
the tower to
true.
keep track of him?
he's invisible.
Oh, he's invisible.
That's true. I forgot! I did it and I forgot!
Wait, doesn't that mean
Yeah.
she like roll advantage for that then?
No.
No.
Normally, yes. The door squeaks.
Oh, okay. Well, I will attempt to stay within.
Yep, that's
So-
okay. So you do have the plus
So,
10 for this roll.
oh, thank fuck, because that would have been bad. All right,
But-
18.
But as you're there, the sort of it just seems to not be like as you start to move into the room, you're out of range of it now.
Okay, so I've successfully stealthed in, but now we're out. Right, cool beans.
Well, now you're not getting the plus 10.
Okay,
So
So-
you're in the room, and there seems to be two other guards in here.
Okay.
Different parts of the room. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. Obviously, when you were opening the door and walking in, it did squeak, but you caught it just as it would have hit like the big giveaway. You managed to just like slow it down enough that it didn't make as much noise. You're muted, Krona, by the way.
Okay.
It's that
So-
shook in the wind.
Must have been the wind.
What was that noise?
You know what? That's the point, actually. Can I assume since this is a watchtower, there are like racks. There are like racks of weapons outside this room.
Inside the
or-
room. No,
Okay,
in,
so there's
in this
some-
room there is like a rack of sort of crossbows against the wall on the way, like beside where you are.
Okay. What about outside the room? Is there anything sort of big, heavy, hanging around? Okay, right.
Unfortunately, this is one of the things of keep the corridors clear in case of an emergency.
Shit, they actually do risk assessments in this place. God dang it.
What did we do, Claire?
Osha says.
I was gonna say that Ollie's dad does abide by OSHA. Like, you don't mess with them.
I was evil.
It's like that scene in Batman where he's like, I don't want the IRS.
Yes. It's exactly
I'm a
that scene.
villain. I'm not stupid.
It's like, I pay my
We
taxes.
invented this regulation board and it's taken off and now it's hindering us.
Not quite.
I've got a picture of like OSHA saves lives, this really shitty sketch of Scratch and Jaff in the orange hats and vests.
Only that's only exists in the kobold the kobold settlement.
Until we see a poster that says "Hang in there, baby," and it's a displacer kitten hanging from a branch.
No. Hang in there, baby would have to be legs.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
That's coming soon.
I wish I had Photoshop skills, but I don't. Because the amount of nonsense I would make.
Okay, what I will do instead, and hopefully this works, is I have a hammer in my inventory. I'm going to take said hammer, and I hold the hammer over. Holds the hammer over. I assume this is sort of a spiral staircase sort of watchtower where you can sort of see the bottom floor.
Well, it's not a spiral, but it is like you can see the bottom floor, but it is like square.
Right. Cool. I
There's a
want
hole in the
to
middle.
drop the hammer on any heavy, fragile, or hanging objects that I can see on the lower floors that would create a lot of noise.
The only thing that would happen is the hammer would go down to the bottom and break one of the chairs at the bottom.
Would it be loud?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I didn't need to sit on it.
All right, bet. I'm gonna do that and just sort of drop it and try.
Jafira, give me a performance check to see if you can keep them from hearing this.
Who?
Oh wait, shit, that's a bad idea.
Okay, I'm gonna add my D8 to this one.
Too late, unfortunately.
The hammer. is being
1D20.
Yeah, he dropped the mic.
How do I add
We
Plus
need metal pipe dot wab.
1D8?
I don't think it works to do that, does it? Well, it might do.
I'll find out. Plus
Sorry.
6.
Best I can do is
Yeah. Oh, it's a really good thing I added that D8 12.
Oof.
Oh boy.
There's an air horn sound effect right there, and I cannot.
You guys
Alright,
are
next.
so lucky.
Oh,
Was it an 11?
thank
An 11
fuck.
fail?
No, let's just say one of the dice teetered on the 20.
No.
Oh,
Oh my god. So
These
funny.
These guys don't react.
oh, thank fuck.
Your music's loud enough to cover it. Or
Oh
at
thank
least-
god.
at
It's
least
not very good.
It must be because, like, you're just like, how did they not hear that? But give horse in the mouth. Although, to the rest of the party, is Ethan in trouble? You hear a crash.
Himself.
I'll try and peer in the window again, I guess.
Give me a perception check.
Perceive. What was my perceive? +3.
Perceive.
Perceive! That's a better
Perceive.
perceive. That's a much better
You-
perceive.
You have perceived.
You have perceived him. You see where he is. He's still invisible. There's no guards around him, but he just seems to have dropped the hammer for some reason.
I shoot a thumbs up back towards whoever's hiding in the bushes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. One
So-
elephant thumb up.
So having done that, do the two guards in the room investigate, or at least have their attention drawn away from the desk?
One of them seems to have, yes.
Okay,
And
bet.
he comes out into the corridor and sort of towards the stairs area. Looks down, sees that there's a hammer on top of like a wooden chair. Oh. And at that point, he looks around the area that you're standing in and sort of is looking for scuff marks but can't see any. The other one is still in the room and doesn't react at all.
Sorry, hold.
No, the other one's death.
The other one rolled a natural 1 because I rolled the pendulum skill for this one.
I'll be back again. Sorry for this.
One of them was a nat 20, the other one was a nat 1.
That guy in the GIF that Crow sent in murdered his wife and is in jail.
Whoa. That's
Who is that?
Jin
Oh.
Kid.
Never heard of him.
He made Skyrim videos. He got really
Oh,
popular, and then he went
yes.
crazy and killed his wife.
Oh
His
god.
girlfriend.
Skyrim player.
Yeah, not surprised. Not entirely
When I
surprised.
say he made Skyrim videos, I mean that from the GIF. That's the only kind
Yeah.
of videos he made. Didn't
Oh,
even play the game, I don't think. He just made
Yeah.
NPC videos.
Yes, I did
Ah,
see
okay.
them. I did see some of them then. Small screen. Jesus. What is it with people and doing horrible things?
I don't know, man. It's pretty wild.
I mean, do you remember years ago the Irish streamer that set up a fake Christmas stream while he was off killing his pregnant girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that, but
And he was like, he was playing like GTA, and he was discussing like, kill Natalie, kill Natalie, which is the name of his girlfriend.
Wait, so was it like pre-recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He tried to claim he was live streaming during it, and they proved it was pre-recorded.
Yep.
And they were like, no, actually.
Because he was like,
We
"Oh,
chat once.
my chat's broken. I can't talk to chat right now, guys."
Yeah. I remember that. God, that was a long time ago.
Alright,
It was like
we're
6
back.
years ago.
Yep. That's 6 years is a
Okay.
long time.
Hmm.
I've had 3 jobs within the last 6 years.
Damn.
Yeah. Yes, Ethan. There's a guy standing near you.
Okay.
He seems to know something's up, but he doesn't seem to know where you are. One of the other guys, the other guard, is still in the room.
I will sneak. I will stealth my way back in.
Give me a
I
roll.
will stealth my way. I will stealth my way into the room since the door is open.
Okay.
I'm afraid to God that this is enough. Okay.
That's 26, right? Because Flicker can see where he is and is by him.
True.
Yeah.
Flicker went up.
Yep.
So, aren't you lucky that's 26?
Thank God.
Otherwise, he got you. He rolled a natural 19.
Jesus Christ! These are some deceptive motherfuckers. All right.
This guy in particular seems to have taken his coffee today.
All right. Well, we're in the room. Is there a desk where I can see papers where they'd keep important documents?
There are a couple different desks up here. Obviously, a couple of chairs as well.
Okay. Which desk looks the most official?
They're all just like there.
Okay.
But there is still one guy standing over by one of the windows. Sort of
Okay. I will
making
start
his way
with the
around.
desk. Okay. I will start with the desk that is farthest away from him.
Okay.
And just start looking through it.
Oh, sweet Neptune. So yeah, okay. Give me an investigate roll.
Oh no! Oh, that's not bad. Actually, okay. All right, we can mess with that.
Okay. So you sort of open up the drawers in this one, and there's only one drawer in most of these. In this one, you do, however, see a kind of what looks like a passport, pretty much. A small pouch with a small leather pouch that, when you pop open, does have some paper documents inside of it. And what looks to be some smoking tobacco and a couple of ration packs and some tea leaves.
Okay. I will take the papers and the tobacco.
Fair.
And I will. Are there enough papers here for everyone in the party?
That's one person's.
One person's, right. Cool. On to the next desk then.
Okay.
And as it goes without saying, I will put drawers back as I found them.
Good to say it, at least. Because it leaves any doubt. Okay. you wait for the guard to move into one of the different rooms first? Because it kind of seems like a central pathway between each of these rooms.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait for the guard to move and then go and then move on to the desk that is the next furthest away from him.
Fair. Which actually for this one, there's only like 4 desks anyway, so the 4 areas to check. You move to the one he was just at, because that kind of makes sense to you.
Yeah. Okay. And once again, we will investigate for papers.
Papers, please.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello. I am the paper man. I would like to paper.
Oh no, I was more thinking of the actual game papers, please.
Oh, yeah. Got me applied again. All right.
Mostly because I've seen people like mock up a mod for that game that I need to be released, which is the American edition.
Damn it, that's terrible.
But really, really accurate.
I know.
Like checklist, do you own a Tesla?
Are you wealthy? You're in. Otherwise, goodbye.
Yeah.
Can you pay £6 million or £10 million for a gold card?
Yep.
No? Go away.
I'm not saying anything on the subject because I'm not getting the channel banned on Twitch.
That's all right. But it's something that if you've ever played that game, you should go and look at
I'm
it.
British and I'm bitter.
That's our general
Fair.
being. It's fair. But in this one, pop it open again. Yep, there's another pouch in there. Seems to be a bit messier. Lots of different papers in there, so it takes you a couple more. But you manage to spot exactly which ones it is you're looking for, having already seen them.
Okay.
This guy seems to have other sort of papers in there, sort of other notes, like family notes, letters from people, and sort of different order papers. So this might be somebody a bit higher up. He seems to have another, drawer as well, which you can check.
What is in this other drawer?
You pop it open. Seems to be there's a badge there. Seems to be sort of a guard rank insignia. And a small vial as well.
What's in this vial?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh, actually, I'm good at these. He says, famous last words. Oh, I actually am good at these. 17. Let's go.
To possibly help Ethan's case, is there a photo of the owners of any of these drawers in their drawers?
I will have to head off soon. I have
Of
an
course.
office
Oh,
tomorrow.
right. Yes, we'll wrap up shortly. So let me see. So it seems to be like a fizzy orange liquid in there, and just seems to be like a, I don't know. It seems like bubbling, but you're not sure what it is.
Lava.
Oh wait, no, actually. No, you do know what it is. Actually, it's a potion of resist elements.
Oh, fucking taking that shit. Alright, so we'll...
Specifically for acid.
Okay, well, still handy enough. A shame it's not fire, but that's still handy enough. We'll take that, and we'll take the papers as well. Yeah, no, we'll do. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. Again, close that all, leave it where it is. then we'll pop back. Then we will pop back up to the next desk out furthest away from our guard.
Yep. He still doesn't notice you.
Bish bash bosh, and once again, investigate. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay.
This one, as you're sort of poking your way through, you also find a hidden little hatch in part of the drawer.
Oh, you know we're in for that. Let's see.
There's 5 gold in there.
Yoink.
But you also find papers again. And this one, he seems to be like some bottled ink, some blank paper as well in there. So this seems to be the guy that knows how to write. And what looks to seem to be like a stamp as well.
Is this an official looking stamp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that could be very handy. I will take that stamp.
Fair. Make sure to note all this down.
Yes. So we've got 3 papers, 5 gold, acid, resistance potion, and immigration stamp.
Oh, it's like a guard stamp more than anything.
Oh, I thought it was for immigration, so I could use it to forge papers. Oh, if it's just, well, I suppose I could still use it to forge documents.
Yeah, this isn't an ice outpost you're in, like.
True. I'm just thinking if it'd be useful to like forge documents with, should we need to.
Well, you look at the documents, it has that stamp on it.
Then we're taking that. Let's take that government stamp.
Yeah, it's just like it's the guard official papers.
Bet. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, we need one more set of papers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so again, leave everything as it was, including the hidden latch. Next one, last one, away from the guard. Oh, mama.
Give it another stealth roll.
Stealth roll?
Yeah. Just in case.
Okay. Oh, sweet fuck, no, that's not go. Oh, digital dice. You son of a...
Good news to you all. I won't be able to make it next week when you play.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. I'm still invisible.
I've got a
Advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, thank God. Come on. Digital dice, if I ever needed you more. Okay, that's passable. 12. Am I still within range of pass without a trace?
I assume so. I'm going to say I've stayed by the window.
So that's a 22.
He doesn't see you. You like come out of the room just as he's walking past and nearly clip him.
Oh.
He nearly trips over you, but you pull your foot back right at the last second.
Oh.
So
Damn, it's close.
You
All right.
And you like
All right.
You're up against the wall, sort of shuffling along at that point. Just be like, yeah. And you slide into the last room.
Okay, bet. So,
Or the last
all right, last desk then.
sectioned off area.
Okay, so last desk then. Investigation?
Mhm.
Okay, let's do this. That's not great.
You can spend a bit longer and give yourself another roll, but the first time you open it up, it's just like it's filled with like food wrappers. It's a bit greasy in there. This guy seems to be the foodie.
Dang it.
Half-eaten bacon sarnie.
Oh, come on, dude.
Sorry,
just
half
close
eaten
your
sandwiches.
lunch.
What is it? Is this drawer the other side of the bag of holding?
Yeah. Okay, I'll spend a bit. Oh, come on. Oh, I am finding it.
You obviously
I
you're
am
like
finding a bit.
poking away through it, and like this grease is getting everywhere.
Oh no! Oh, this is not. Oh, dang it!
There's a small bottle in there as well. Looks like a drinking bottle. Not sure what it is though.
Okay. I mean, okay, so we can't. Okay, I feel like whereabout is the other guard in their circuits? Like, do I have time for one more roll before they come back in this room?
Yes.
Okay, I will do one more. And fingers crossed. Okay, that's better.
Okay. As you're closing the drawer, obviously after checking it over, you actually stick your hand underneath it, and it seems to have fallen underneath the table, underneath where the drawer is.
Oh. Honestly.
Just pull out some documents. Obviously, they're covered in dust. They've been there a while.
Okay, cool. We're just...
Did you lift out the bottle that was in the desk as well?
No.
Okay.
No. Not. If it's a man's drinking bottle, it's probably not very valuable. So.
Well, it had a liquid in it, but.
True. That's true. But we'll play it safe and get out of here.
Smart. So obviously, as you finish up with that one, you hear the footsteps coming towards. So give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Okay. That's one, and that's bad. So please do better.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, fuck me. Damn it.
With the extra plus 10.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
The extra plus 10 has just saved you again. This guy actually rolled a 17 on the dice this time. And I'm giving them a plus 4.
So you can't... So this man is... So the man can drink his coffee and do his job, but he can't clean up his desk? Come on!
No, this isn't this guy's desk.
Oh, wait, no, this is smart. No, this is smart lad. Fair enough.
Yeah. So this guy comes in. Well, no, he was the one that didn't notice the hammer falling, so... That guy's currently walking down the stairs, currently, and checking all the other rooms to make sure nobody's there. But he comes into the room, walks around the desk, obviously looks out the window, gives sort of a look around to see if he sees anyone. Peeks out, just like sees the two guards. She's like, "Oi, what are you doing out there? You know we're not supposed to be outside for too long." Let's see if they even acknowledge that he's talking to them. Not with those rolls. He picks a small pebble off the top of was sitting on one of the windowsills and chucks it down, hits one of them in the head. Get back to your posts, you two.
I guess I'll have to finish my performance here then. Sorry, guys.
And as he's doing that, you sneak out the door, back to the stairwell.
Oh, mama, let's go. Alright, I will sneak back to the rest of the party. Yeah.
I will...
2 more stealth rolls.
Yeah. Oh, god
I
damn
will
you.
pick up my hat and I'll be like, right, bye guys, thank you so much for being such a lovely audience. I better get back on my way then. And I'll try and be quite loud about it. And I will start walking back towards our carriage.
You get down the 2 sets of stairs, the 2 floors, past the other guard who's coming out of one of the dorm rooms. And as you get to the bottom, the other 2 kind of are just about to walk in the door, and you slide out just as they are about to walk in.
No.
And I'm assuming you book it round the corner at that point.
Yeah, it's just very much a quick little tip tap, nobody's watching, but
And as you do, your invisibility ends.
oh, oh, yeah, easy now, nothing to it.
Oh, that one close.
Zip it and take your papers.
That's a
And I'm just gonna hand.
really good game.
Oh.
Alright, I really do have to go because I have an early start tomorrow.
And at that point,
Um,
we'll return next week as we see what you do with this and how you get into the city.
nah.
What could these buffoons think of next? Right, bye everyone.
Have a nice night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.